it's Nicola, and this week's blog is all about the Perfectionist Recovery Program. Are you ready? Hi everybody, like I said, this week's blog is all about the Perfectionist Recovery Program. Now, if you're anything like some of my most amazing, talented, inspiring, driven entrepreneurial clients, you might be hitting the old Perfectionist Recovery Program trap. Now, you will have heard more than enough by now that it's time for you to stop being a perfectionist, for you to get on board the recovery train and do something about not being so perfectionistic. Yes, I made that word up. There are 5 steps to the Perfectionist Recovery Program that my clients implement on a regular basis, because you know what? It's like anything. It's like trying to give up chocolate, or trying to stop yelling at your children, or trying to stop fiddling around with videos, trying to make them so perfect that it stops you from actually getting your stuff out there, getting your shiz out there to the people that really, really need to hear it. What I am going to take you through today are the 5 steps that you need to go through to become that certified perfectionist recovery. So, are you ready to go? Here we are. Step number 1 is always you need to admit that you are trying to get things perfect, that you are in fact a perfectionist. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with trying to be a perfectionist, but it really is going to hold you back from achieving the business that you want, the clients that you want. It's going to hold you back from getting your marketing out there, and you don't want that. I know you don't want that. So the first step is to actually admit that you are trying to be a perfectionist. Now, the other part of this sometimes is why this comes up for you. So step number 2 is, why do you have this belief that to be successful, you need to be perfect? You need to have everything perfect. You are striving for perfection. Why do you believe this? For some of you, it's built in through your personality. Maybe it's the fear of success. Maybe it's the fear of being judged. Maybe it's the fear of not being liked. Maybe it's the fear that nobody will want your stuff now that it's out there. What belief are you hanging on to that you can shift and replace with something that's going to be a lot more powerful for you? So the original belief might be that you need to be perfect for people to really like your stuff and to get value from what you're putting out there. So the belief that you might shift into is, I believe with every moral fiber of my being that what I put out there has got amazing value, transformational value. It's going to be fabulous for whoever reads, sees it, comes across it, and is going to be able to experience massive change from what you put out. So what belief can you shift there? That's step number 2. Step number 3 is, what decision can you now make? What empowering decision can you make now that you've admitted that you're a perfectionist and you've been able to shift that belief from being, I need to be perfect to get everything out there, to, I know that I deliver amazing value and it doesn't need to be perfect. We've just got to get the content out there. So what's the 3rd step is the decision that you're going to make. What's the decision that you can make around this? The decision might be that you choose to believe, no matter what happens, that you are delivering fabulous stuff out into the world. The decision might be, if you imagine yourself that you are earning $100,000 a year, $250,000 a year, $500,000 or $1 million a year, what decision would $1 million a year business owner make? What belief would $1 million a year business owner have about themselves? So imagine yourself as if you are that person who's already achieved the goals that you're setting out for now, and that will help you to form your decision. The next part is always knowing what the outcome is going to be. What is the ultimate outcome? What's the best thing that you could do? What's the best thing that you could possibly achieve? That might be, okay, I'm going to go and make sure that I put out 5 blogs in the next week that are delivered directly to the hearts of my market. What is the outcome? What's the ultimate outcome that you want? And then the final step is, what action are you going to undertake today to make this come to life so that you don't hold yourself back, so that you don't hang out in, oh, I'm a perfectionist land, because that's not going to serve you. It's just going to keep continuing to hold you back and slow you down and stop you achieving the things that you really want to be achieving. I know that you can do this. I know that you can build this business. I've had thousands of ladies that I've spoken to over the last few years that have achieved amazing results by shifting this one belief. By stop being a perfectionist, get on the perfectionist recovery bandwagon, and you will never look back. Now, of course, as with every single training that I put out there, I would love to hear your comments below with what your thoughts are and what you've done to shift past this old belief that has been holding you back or may have been holding you back in the past. And remember to catch up with me on Facebook and let me know what the most mind-blowing, amazing, transformational thought that you have had off the back of this training, because I trust that this is going to help not just you, but also thousands of other women out there who are busily building their own businesses. I'm Nicola, and I look forward to catching you very, very soon.